Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And last time we cleared out some islands, and now we're going to do more. And that's probably going to be my intro for most of the parts of this collection run. You know, it's going to be in the last part we cleared some islands, and now we're going to do more. Yeah, that's probably going to be what we do for most of these collection runs. Most of these parts of this collection run. It's just all going to be collecting. So this island, the next one we're going to is one of those islands that we had to place pearls in, and there was nothing really ever to do there except maybe get a treasure chart, but there's not one that we have for this island quite yet. So we're just going to get our map and pass it right along. And this is that island with a bunch of those sea hats. Remember this, because these things caused us some hell when we came here. But they shouldn't really be a problem now, because they're just going to kind of pass us or whatever. They're only really a problem if you're actually heading onto the island. Okay, fish, give me my map. Because I would like to see what this island looks like. Although I'm guessing that it's just a triangle, since it's called Southern Triangle Island or something like that. Yeah, Southern Triangle Island. Yep, just a triangle with a little tiny triangle beside it. So, I don't know what that's supposed to represent, but a famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things, and keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. By the way, Small Fry, what exactly is a pictograph anyway? I don't think he keeps them in a safe, because we saw most of his good pics. So, alright, well, we are free to move on to the next island now, because that's all. So, let's go ahead and speed up, and I'll meet you guys in the next square. Okay, that was very quick, and now we're on to the next square. And the first thing we want to do is come over here and waste more bait. But that's okay. But there was a sub over here, and as with all the other subs, we want to pop in here and clear it out and get whatever they're hoarding inside of here. So we will do that. And I forget what's in this sub, but pretty sure it can't be anything too unique, or else I'd remember it. Okay, yeah, I do remember this one. It's just the sub of moblins, because that's all that's here. And once we kill this one, more are going to show up, and then there's going to be even more. See, okay, one comes out of that room, and then eventually it's going to be like two, or something like that. And I don't understand how all these guys are fitting into that room. Oh god, there's an electric chew in there. Jeez. Oh, come on, you were stunned. That's not fair. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you have to kill all the enemies that are in the barrels, or if you just have to kill the moblins. Okay, so then another one comes out. So that's 3 so far. Actually, only two have come out of that room, but there's been 3 so far. Okay, so maybe it's just those two. Those two were up in that room just chilling, and the one that was down here was on patrol just in case anything came in and they just heard the noises and popped down and saw me and tried to kill me. But we took care of him. So here we go. The heart piece. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, well, sorry for that pause, but I had to go back and look at something. And, sure enough, I actually missed a heart piece back on Stonewatcher Island. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and sail back there and get that heart piece. So basically, since you already know what's on that island, and since I've I've basically passed it a couple times. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to that island. So, sorry for the little setback, but that's what we'll do. So I will meet you guys there. Okay, well, I'm back in the square that has Stonewatcher Island, and there's a heart piece I missed here. And basically, to get it, all you have to do is look for the watchtower, and we're going to go there and clear all the turrets, and then we can go up there and get a heart piece, just as we've done in a couple of other turrets. So I don't know how in the world I forgot this, but it's not a big deal because I remembered it. I didn't really remember it, but I looked back and I was able to find that I missed it, and it was okay. And I'm not really mad that I made this mistake because I was able to very quickly go back and find it and correct things. So really, this is not a huge deal. It is a very minor setback for the time of this video. That's not really all that bad, I guess. So, alright. If I can aim this right, there we go. I want to take these turrets out from as far back as possible. Okay, so we got those 4, and then I think there's another 4 on the other side. So, this is kind of a very cluttered watchtower, but since they're very close together, we don't have to aim our cannon 50 million ways. So, I think oh, geez, I actually got one from the opposite side of where it actually was. It's pretty cool. Okay, and then there's one more over here. Maybe. Hello? Yes, there it is. Jeez. Okay, there we go. And then a chest appears, and it's a red spiked one, so we know that there's going to be a heart piece inside. So let's go ahead, climb up here and get this heart piece. So, speaking of heart pieces, there's something I want to complain about Skyward Sword a little bit. This isn't exactly complaining, but I think it's a little stupid that they start you out with like 6 hearts. I mean, of course the enemies do a lot of damage and everything, but it's a little distracting to see all those hearts. Because it's like, wow, I'm so far into the game already, I have 6 hearts already. Actually, I think it's more than 6 hearts. And then you complete a dungeon and you get another heart, and it's like, geez. And we got another heart container. And that means that there's only 16 more heart pieces in the game. So, but I guess that's okay with having that many hearts, because basically every attack that you get hit with in that first part of the game will deal 1 heart of damage. There was only one attack that I can directly think of, and I think it was just from it was a projectile from a basic enemy, and it did only, actually no, it was from a boss, and it did only like 1 heart of damage, or half a heart of damage. So I was really surprised. Okay, well, I will meet you guys back on this square, so I will see you then. Okay, so now we're back on this square, square number 4-4. And the thing about this square is, it's another reef, and it is the final reef. So, once we clear out this one, we will not have to go through the hell and the hassle of having to clear these annoying reefs. But first off, before we do that, we want to use treasure chart number 6 with this island. So let's go ahead and open up that. And it is actually inside of the reef, so we won't worry about getting it until we clear out the reef and do all that stuff. So, let's go ahead and get our map first off, so we can see what reef this is. And these big octos are getting my... I thought you could actually run over those with your ship. Apparently not. I don't see why you couldn't do that, but whatever. Okay, and we got a ray of light over here. Let me go ahead and just show you this real quick. Okay. I think that's good. You can tell when you're over these because you can hear the like you can when you're over treasure chart lights. So let's go ahead and see what this has in it. I'm sure it can't be anything too spectacular. Probably just going to be some rupees or anything or something like that. Yeah, 20 rupees. Woo! Yeah, see, those things are definitely not worth going out of your way to pick up. So I would just ignore them for the most part. Okay, look at this. And we can see that we're just a square below where the Tower of the Gods is. So that's going to be our next square, and all that we have to do there is I think there's a map we can use there, and then we just get our map. And we're good to go with that island. And then we go to Windfall Island, which Windfall Island is going to be a lot of fun, because there's a whole mini-quest that we still have to do there. But that's all we have to do on that island besides that. They've got a shop over there on Windfall Island, a nice outdoor shop. Did you know that, Small Fry? And in that shop, they've got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full with riches, and they just leave it sitting outside day and night. I tell you, one of these days that thing is going to get hauled off by a thief. Mark my words, Fry. Of course, if I were to find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch the red rat, or the rat red-handed. I'm sure if I did, the owner of that shop would thank me. Yeah, he'd be happy. That'd be the honest thing to do. Okay, he's referring to that one poor girl who tries to rob that safe. But we stopped her a bunch of parts ago. And she was like, okay, I'm going to justice, yada yada yada. So, that was fun. Good times, good times. Alright, let's go ahead and stop and get this treasure real quick before we go ahead and start clearing off this island, since it's just right here at the entrance. I mean, that's the logic thing to do, isn't it? So, okay, stop. Okay. And you're right on top of that. Okay, don't shoot me. Oh, the bomb is right there. Oh man, that was close. The bad thing is that as soon as this cutscene is over, that bomb is going to hit me, and it's going to be lots of fun. So, oh, I got 60 rupees. Boom. Oh my lord. Okay, so this island is going to be lots of fun trying to clear because we have turrets aplenty. So we have turrets on the wall, we have turrets on these towers, and we got some ships. So there's a lot for us to clear here. Ugh. So, okay, these stupid ships. Oh man, this is bad. Oh, I can't even do anything. Okay, let's get on you and then immediate... Oh my god. Okay, at least move a little bit. There we go. Jeez, King, you were getting raped. Okay, destroy that turret. And then the screen, it's rumbling. Okay, and then destroy that ship. There we go. Okay, and then we'll destroy this ship. Okay. Now we can take down the rest of the turrets. That was a little rough for a while. Stinking ships and turrets. Okay, the thing is about these turrets, like I wonder about these. Is there someone actually in the turret or inside of the rock, like manning the turret? That seems like a really good that seems like a really good probability. But the thing is, if there's someone in there, then where are all the bombs coming from? Because I'm pretty sure they didn't just stuff them all into the rock, because that would make no sense actually. And I don't think they are technology or what am I trying to say? they're not advanced enough to have like mechanisms that would pull the bombs up out of the rock and into the turret. At least I don't think they would. So I wonder how these turrets operate. I would really love to know that one day. But I'm pretty sure it's just, oh, they're monsters. They're considered monsters. So they just naturally come onto this rock. They live there. That's probably the answer I would get if I asked anyone. Even though that makes no sense, because how is a turret that's made out of wood, how's that going to be something that's living? I don't know. Anyway, so now let's get back on King, and then we'll get this treasure, and then we will be done with this island and done with these reefs. So I guess we saved the hardest one for last. And sometimes that's a good thing to do, and sometimes it's not. But in this case, I'd say it's a very indifferent decision for me. Because I don't really care. I don't think any of these reefs are too extremely hard. Except for this one. If you get caught in the wrong position, you're going to get raped by bombs. So, I don't know, I guess that's a personal kind of choice. Okay, so I think this map is just going to be easy to get. Because if we come over here to this point, I think we could actually make that. So, as long as we have the wind going right, in this case, it should be right. So let's go ahead and do this. And we make it. Okay. That one was easy to get. Alright. We got a treasure chart. And this is treasure chart number 26. So cool beans. Alright, let's find our way back to King. And I have no idea where I left him, so this is going to be fun. I'm pretty sure it's back over here, though. Yep. Get back on him, and then we will set the wind right, and we will move on to the next square. So apparently, the Tower of the Gods is not the next island that we're going to. I was wrong. But it is an equally easy island, so I'm not complaining. And then we have Windfall Island, and then we will be moving on up. So, yeah. I'd say that we're definitely up to time, because this recording has been 24 minutes long. So guys, thanks for watching. Next time on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we will continue sailing on and go to the next northern islands, and they are going to be this island, which is a fairy island, and then we will spend the rest of the time, the next part, on Windfall Island. So I will see you guys then. Bye.